I love you so much. Thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you.
Are you live right now?
Yep.
La 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 la. I don't care what you say. La la la. Hi.
Hello.
You're triggering me. You're trying to get me
That's
emotionally active.
I'm not trying to. You're doing it to yourself.
The cameras, witness.
There's lots of witnesses. We're in the middle of the public.
You stepped in the puddle, buddy. Your sock's gonna get all wet. Your sock is all soaked and wet.
Oh, what an assault.
Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Wait.
Are you serious right now?
Yes, like I can like stay out here with my camera and stuff.
Certainly.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Russ. Your name, ma'am? Wow. Holy cow. Such rude and unprofessional-ism. I mean, orally or in writing.
I'm gonna shut this window.
Can I?
I'm not agreeing to be in video.
Can I do an open records request, please?
Let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this. They're wrong.
Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! Quit touching my penis! It's not. It's called a public easement. Quit trying to fucking bully me. I know my rights.
Stop. Come on. You're like an old man. And I'm an old man.
Sir, that's not nice of you, sir. That's not nice of you.
Go ask her. Go ask her, by the way. You cocksucker. Hey. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We're making holy honor. That's how you throw a kid, right?
It's a First Amendment right violation. I'm a press.
Get the f*** off me. Call the police.
No, you wanted to stand there and hold your cell phone in my face is what you wanted to do. Yes, you do. Take your cell phone and go and make your complaint, okay? Okay.
Those are my fucking court records on the floor.
Get this off my wrist!
She has a broken back, by the way, too.
You think that me wanting to know where to find you has anything to do with YouTube? You're sadly mistaken. Your name is going on the lawsuit.
And to this day, there has still been no lawsuit. Good evening, everyone. Frauditor Mania is back on this channel. How are you doing today? Ooh, I was getting a cold rain. I had a long day today. I just got home not even 15 minutes ago. But I said, you know what? We have breaking news, guys. Breaking news. Lucinda Saunders put one in the chat if TB loves FPS. You must have known what I was talking about. Welcome to you all. Great to see everybody here. And see, I don't know what this means. Is that, hold on. Is that a super? Okay, it looks so different here. I'm guessing that says that's a $5 super chat. Super chat for $5. Put one in the chat if TB loves FPS. Quit touching my penis is what we'll say on wedding. Guess so. Thanks for the $5. Awesome. Great to see you. And hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. We got a video for you. Thank you so much. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you so much for that $2 super thanks. You are so awesome. You are super. Eagle Nick says that. You are super. And I thank you. Give me $1, you make me holler. Eagle Nick, all this.
Thank you. Thank you for the $5. All right, enough chit-chatting. Strange year, Adam Strange. Great to see you guys here. Guys, we have breaking news. You guys, I know you guys saw it today. This is controversial. And you know what? I don't care. Go ahead and unsubscribe to me if you don't like that. I'm going to talk about this because I've been waiting to talk about this for a long time. And here it is. Of course, as many of you are aware, there was a live stream today where it talked about someone that is constantly mentioned on this channel. And some interesting information came out, and I'm sick and tired of hiding in the crosshairs. So at this point, I think it's just let's just get into it. I'm going to pull up this screenshot here just so you guys can see it because this is serious. Good evening. This is Tyrants Beware, aka Terry Moore. Now I know I sound a bit different than my usual videos. I'm testing out some new voice changing software. That's right, guys. We're here to talk about Tyrants Beware because if you saw on Tyrants Beware's channel, he offered a sincere apology for all of his transgressions. And he's apologized to everyone that you are? Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. Hold on, guys. We got friends here. Joe, I didn't even know you were there. I'm sorry. It doesn't show you.
Really?
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't like this. I don't like the layout. I'm sorry. But anyway, so as you guys are aware, this came out. This is what the whole internet's talking about. Tyrants Beware issued an apology to all of the channels that have dissed him and have done him wrong. And the interesting thing is, he decides that he was going to use a different voice morpher because he felt as though his audience needed something different. So let's have a look. I was able to snipe some of the stream. Let's have a look. Whoa. Terry, you need to give us a warning before you show us that.
Oh, God.
Just popped up.
Dude, you just broke my camera. You just broke my computer, man.
I broke your computer. Oh man, this is Terry. This is from Terry's channel. I apologize. Hold on. No, Adam. Chili never will be never will be a decent person. Never. Now, despite the fact that I am unwell, I had to make a video to talk about these scumbag bootlicking trolls that have exposed me. I need to make one thing very clear. I'm not stupid, people. I know exactly what I am doing. However, I must say that I have lied to all of you. Let me begin by saying I apologize to everyone I lied about. What you people must understand is I suffer from something called LMS, Little Man Syndrome. I've suffered from this my whole life, so therefore I have a means to be jealous of people that are better than me. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, he gets jealous very easily, and he does constantly. I saw your message, Joe. We'll talk about that a little later. Yeah, Joe, he constantly comes at channels channels that he doesn't like. So he's apologizing for coming at those channels. I mean, I think this is big. I would say. What do you think?
Yeah, coming out apologizing to the channels that he has attacked,
slandered. I mean,
slander. Yes, basically making threats. Threats that it's not backed by any laws, from what we can tell. Just stories that he produces. Initially you might you may believe it, but the more he talks, the more you go, wait a minute, this guy. There's no way this is going on.
Honestly, Raul Hernandez. I can't pull it up because I see it on YouTube, not on this. I'm not a big fan of Restream. I'm just going to be honest. It says Terry is an idiot who doesn't realize he records himself trying to blackmail people. And I think that's accurate, honestly.
Yeah.
He tries to blackmail everyone that disagrees with him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, do you like my new screen name?
Doc Lenu.
No. The one I used to watch YouTube with.
Oh, yeah. No, hold on. I think I read it off earlier.
Yeah, you did.
One in the chat, if TB loves FPS. Imagine creating a channel dedicated to one person, and that person, which you'll see shortly, says, I don't even know you.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. James Reed just said, weird. He's using the trial version of the Eagle Nick mod for his voice changer. I thought that was strange too.
Yeah, I thought so. Well,
I thought that was strange too. Oh, David. No, David. This
David
is
E. People.
Let me get that. I'll get that over. I'll get that over to you, David. I saw you email me. I just got home 15 minutes ago, but I'll get that over to you, David. Yeah, I mean, tries to blackmail everyone, and then the moment someone retaliates, it's like, oh, well then. But at least I'm glad he changed his voice, because the other voice changer just wasn't doing it. This voice changer,
yeah. And if you're gonna change your voice, why are you gonna change it to something that sounded like he was using it before? I think he got a bad PR advice from his narrator.
Probably.
Yeah.
So let's play on with this apology. So that is why I have made videos lying about as many people on YouTube I can. Now, there are a few things that I have lied about, and I want to come clean. I emailed you, David. Number one, I misspoke when I said that I was a lawyer. You see, I love bars. I love all the bars. I didn't mean I took the bar. In fact, the only bar I've ever walked past was the bar next to Tiffany Naper's dumpster. I'm not stupid, people. Well, at least he has a little intelligence to know not to dip his thing in that, you know?
Yeah, probably. I would say, well, with all due fairness, where does he really want to stick his thing at?
Does anyone?
I don't know. Just an amount of. I got my speculations.
No, I mean 30% off. I mean, this is live footage. I didn't. He put this up, not me. This is live. Like 30% off. That's. I mean, is it worth getting tuberculosis? Maybe.
I mean, that's only what, maybe $1.
$1.20 something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want my manhood in one piece. You feel me? Now I want to apologize for all of the defamatory statements I have made. Now, tyrants beware. Defamatory is not a word. A lawyer of your stature should understand that. Number one, let's all scream for the lucid dream. Wait a minute, that's not her name anymore. I'm too stupid to realize that. You feel me there, Burn? But I want to say that the lucid dream has exposed me for being a scumbag. Now, I don't appreciate the fact that she's made people laugh about me. I'm incredibly sensitive because my
I
ego
have to ask
has been
something.
ripped. Yeah.
She did not make people laugh at him. He made people laugh at him.
He's saying that she's the reason why people laughed at him. So look, what can I say,
I'm just saying, it wasn't, all she's doing was just kind of point out, the funnier parts of his videos. He's the one who's he's the real comedy of his show.
Yeah.
Right, David?
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's going on? Did you see? You must not. You haven't seen.
I've kind of had a rough couple of days. So.
Sorry,
oh man.
I went to the cardiologist, and my EKG did not come back normal. So I don't know what's going on.
Oh,
sorry,
take care of yourself.
But anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, I saw that earlier. What I didn't see what was he apologizing for though?
Well, you have to watch. Well, I'm glad you're here. Hopefully, this will cheer you up because this apology is gold. I mean, he really lays it out, puts his heart on the line, and it's good to see. David, as a man of God, you can attest. It's good to when people lay everything out and ask for forgiveness, look towards the heavens and pray that the Lord looks down and forgives all, though thee with a repentant soul, and he lays it out.
I wonder what happened. I wonder what initiated all of this.
I don't know. Let's play on a little bit.
We'll find out and see. That's interesting.
Yeah. To shreds. I want to apologize. Dear Lorez, great to see you. This is breaking news. Tyrants beware.
Hey Lorez, how you doing?
Hooky Worm says, Will, TV doesn't have a heart. You have to watch the video. He lays it out. He definitely shows that he has a heart. For lying and saying that you posted personal information. See, what had happened was I'm so stupid, I was looking at my own paperwork and realized later on that yours was that word relaxative, whatever. All them black marks means that you didn't post any information, and I lied about it anyway, and I was wrong. The word is redacted. I guess that's a little too difficult for his vocabulary to say the word redacted.
Redacted, yeah. I'm making
redacted.
Yes. Yeah.
He said laxative. No.
Well, I guess that would work too, but it'd be a lot messier.
No, old Richard. This is from his channel. This is from his channel. Go on his channel. Why are you laughing? This is from his channel. Like, I clipped it. Yeah. You called me out. Yeah, David.
I was going to say, if this isn't a grift, then we should be congratulating him on this. If this is actually for real.
Absolutely. Absolutely. For being a scumbag for involving in targeting people's children. The breaking news, Lorez, is that Tyrants Beware apologized for all of his misgivings and wrongdoing to people on YouTube. That's what this video is about. That's why it's breaking news. This is the ground-based breaking news that people had to live stream about today and talk about this evidence that they had. I'm proud of that, people. So you see, I could never have children myself because my manhood, well, it's not that big down there. So therefore, Lucid Lair, I apologize to you for you calling me out and for me saying that you were a liar. Because I am a scumbag piece of trash. Now I must speak to K4. Now I apologize that I referred to you as K-Fart because the only farts I enjoy smelling are my own. In fact, I got a couple coming out the pipe right now that they're burned. But yes, I was wrong for calling CPS and making a false report about you and your children. The truth is, I like children very much. Because just like I intentionally threw in the crosshairs a 15-year-old girl, I will do it to everyone else's children too. Because I am a scumbag. Eagle, the tyrants beware. I think he was enjoying the voice changer a little too much. Because
yeah, I think so too.
You know,
he was getting really into the Eagle Nick voice. Yeah.
Yeah. David, I'm impressed. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, it's showing maturity.
Oh, come on. Is this for real?
Yes.
Huh.
You didn't know this is he started off the video by saying that he purchased new voice changing software. So, you know, it changed his voice. So he no longer has his nasally how would you describe his other voice changer? Illiterate, annoying voice to a voice that we understand at least. At least he's speaking perfect English.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as annoying as the other voice, the other voice changer. Yeah.
You know what? It's a voice that I can actually pay attention to. I actually could live stream about it.
Oh yes, definitely. And I don't know if it was him or his narrator who found that voice, that particular voice changer. But he did. Exactly. He did really good with that.
Oh, awesome. Oh, Lorez says that's good. That's how you know Lorez is a mom. She says that's good. He should old school write down the apology. Right on a piece of
on the chalkboard 50 times.
Exactly. Oh man. James Reedy can't say accessory. Yeah.
Accessory.
Hold on. What did he call Lucid? Lucif. Now I have gone above and beyond to discredit you for being a scumbag, but as I said before, I am the scumbag too. In fact, I don't even know how to spell the word scumbag. I think it has 2 L's and 2 J's. Well, I definitely took some L's in this one, that's for sure. But well, I have gone above and beyond to discredit you. Say again?
I'm going to help him spell scumbag. R-E-I-T-E-R.
Yeah, that's a good way to spell it.
That's well, it has an R, an E, an I, a T, or 2 E's, and 2 R's, 2 E's, an I, and a T, right?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Like
but I have gone.
WDW, I love that. WDW's good comment. That was pretty good. I like that.
Either you're putting us. Either you're putting us on, or he's afraid he's afraid. He's definitely afraid. He's definitely afraid that Santa won't bring him a present.
I think that ship's already sailed, though.
I think he's getting a coal switch and soap.
Above and beyond to discredit you, and I have failed. So I apologize to you too, K4. In fact, I want to thank you Because now that you exposed that I work at Toyota as a janitor, the whole world will know I am the first fake lawyer to work for Toyota since Mike Ross. Now let's get down and dirty. Well, I'm always dirty. You people know I don't shower hair. But I am sorry to frighten her comedy show. Because, well, I used to believe that they were two scumbag boot-licking trolls. They've done such a good job exposing me. And I want to apologize to them too. I lied when I said that they were interfering with the criminal investigation against Maverick, which also is me. Oh, so you admit that you and Maverick are the same person. It's interesting because you have gone,
it's very interesting. Yeah.
I mean, how many times has he over the last who knows how long protested that it wasn't him?
Yeah, numerous times, but then and then he sort of says things that admits that he is. Maverick. Again, he's really going. He probably needs to fire his narrator. They're not helping him keeping his stories in line, I don't think.
Well, I was listening to that thing earlier when he was going, narrator, can you tell us this? Like, give me a break, man.
Yeah, can you, narrator, play this? I have to say it. Dummy, it's producer. Please, come on now.
Narrator.
Yeah. You're the narrator, you dumbass. So,
well,
that's why I'm talking? Okay, yeah.
I will just say this. That's part of the reason why I believe that this new voice changer actually is better.
Yeah.
For that very reason. Because, as I said, one, it actually can hold people's attention, and at the same time, he doesn't sound like an idiot. Like, he hasn't said anything dumb just yet. TB needs to be sent to the naughty chair. I asked TB if Toyota had other openings for lawyer.
Hey, Church POS. Good to see you over here.
Lawyer janitors. Yep. Hey, look, if he fake lawyer janitors, and if they have openings, sign me up. I apologize because I don't even know when to quit. Go ahead, David. I'm sorry.
No, if he doesn't watch it, Monty Python's going to break out the soft cushions.
I remember as a kid, Mom would never let us watch it. But as I'm an adult, I understand its humor, and it's some of the best original humor. Like, one of the funniest shows.
Monty Python was out there.
It was out there, but it was funny. Oh, my favorites. There's a game that they released in the U.S. called "Oh Sir, the Insult Simulator," and it was it was a game that was specifically. Well, one of the scenes in the game was the dead parrot skit from Monty Python. So you'd watch it on YouTube, say, "Oh, that's the dead parrot skit from Monty Python." I'm 12, 13. I'm like, I can't watch Monty Python. I don't know what that means. Then I saw the actual skit and said, wow, this is fantastic.
This parrot is dead. Bereft of life, it no longer lives. It has gone on to the mortal coil invisible. It is no longer a parrot.
It's not a dead. It's resting.
It's just resting, really.
It's resting. It's resting.
Norwegian blues do that.
Parrot is saying it's resting.
I didn't expect this. Bah, nobody expects that Spanish Inquisition.
There's an old live chat. There sure is. There sure is.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's where he was bragging about passing the bar.
It's pointing for the fields. He knows. Richard Appeal has knows. He knows that skit. Oh man, you know what? I'll tell you something. If we weren't monetized, I'd pull that skit up right now because I know I'll get copyright struck for it.
Hey, wait a minute. There's a song no one's done yet. I'm a frauditor and I'm okay. I work all night and I bug people all day. I wear women's clothing. I'll never.
Okay, here's
David,
the problem with that. They don't work all day.
David, put one together. We'll all promote it and we'll make it go viral in our community. Totally.
Okay. That could be
You can play because you can play the music too. Like,
yeah, that would be interesting.
Hey, you can copyright it as well.
Lorez said, just like Charlie Brown, he's getting rocks for Christmas.
I mean, I thought he got rocks. Charlie Brown got rocks during trick or treat. I got 2 candy bars. I got this candy bar. I got that candy bar. I got a rock.
So Tyrants Beware might be a little too late to try and get on Santa's good list. But let's see. Let's see how he hands down the rest of these apologies. Criminal investigation is. That's just what the other auditors say all the time. I don't even know half the things that I say on my channel. That's why I have to Google everything there, brother. In fact, you were absolutely correct when you refer to me as a cum cake, because as you can see, my path for public safety, well, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and
oh dear.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually was honored that he found this on my channel and put this in his video.
Did he really find it on your channel?
Yeah.
I made this photo. That's what's crazy. You know that? So here's a fun. It was so Lick the Whole Boot put out a photo of just a guy with like his pants soaked and was like, "Hey, for public safety, is this you?" So I said, you know what? Let me see if I can do a little better. So I said, "Hey, no disrespect, Lick the Whole Boot, but I think mine's better." So Lick the Whole Boot then reposts mine and says, "Sorry guys, Prodigy outdid me." But the point is, Tyrants Beware came to my channel, found this photo, and is using this photo to describe his relationship with For Public Safety. You guys can put 1 and 2 together.
Why did they have a falling out of some sort? I haven't been keeping up on that.
You see a little bit of it towards the end of the video, but like For Public Safety denounced knowing Tyrants Beware, though Tyrants Beware sucks up to him, and literally For Public Safety is in Tyrants Beware's chat. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
now Lorez, he did not get stuck in the elevator and pee on himself. No, he got in the elevator and shit on himself. There's a difference. Pardon my French. But that's what actually happened.
Yeah, he thought he was being being illegally incarcerated.
Okay,
illegally
being put in criminal confinement. He no longer could hold it in. I get on my hands and knees and I look up to the heavens and I say, "Thank you, Lord, for my Chrissy. In fact, do you people know how good Chrissy is? Did you know when God said, 'Let there be light,' he had to ask Chris to move out of the way?" Really? Say that again.
Ask Chris. He had to ask Chris to move out of the way.
What?
Now, to be all fair, due fairness, Russell was there too, so he probably had to ask Russell to move.
But he only mentioned For Public Safety. Hold on, I have to make sure I heard that correctly. Did you know when God said, "Let there be light," he had to ask Chris to move out of the way? Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a Bible reader. David, you're a Bible reader. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is that? I've never seen that written. Have you?
Nope. I mean, not about Chris. But you know, when Chris sits around the house, Chris sits around the house.
Around the house is engulfed in Chris. By Chris, I guess. Yes, Al Smith, welcome to the channel. Great to see you here. And from that day forward, he has been called Elevator Boy. Well, why is everyone saying they're not needed here? Rob, Jesus Christ, I said another week. Rob, I put this stream together not even an hour ago. Calm down. You'll get a link. So I'm going to actually talk about something special that I'm actually going to start doing on Fridays at the end of the stream.
I saw that. That's going to be interesting.
I'm partnering with another channel. We'll see if it's a setup. I don't think it's a setup. If it's a setup, I love you all, but they got me. But
I can't imagine him setting you up. He's pretty squared away.
Nah. Joe knows what I'm talking about, but it's all good. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk a little bit more about it later. Let you guys know what's going on. But that's the apology. Hold on. Did you see where?
Yeah, I was going to actually talk to you about that one.
So I
was released. So yeah.
Let's finish the video and then we'll have that conversation before we hop on our friend Lucky laptop. Yes, indeed. I am a cum cake. I create cum everywhere I go. You hear? Whoa. Is that what we're looking at in this photo? I guess so. That burn. But anyway, let me get back to Florida Comedy Show. I mean, you people know I'm obsessed with for public safety. I have to mention them all the time. But I am sorry to Florida Comedy Show for constantly tagging them in posts completely irrelevant to them and their channel. I've lied about them many times because I am jealous at the fact that I've never had a woman before. So, of course, I'm intimidated by two of them. So, yes, I apologize to you, Florida Comedy Show, and all the lies I've made about you, too. Now, I'm running out of time of using this voice changer because I can't afford to pay for the full version. I'm using the 10-minute long free version. So here are some honorable mentions. Direct Day, I apologize to you because even though you're one of those frauditors, you are more of a man than I will ever be. Lick the whole boot. I apologize for making so many dumb videos of you, trying to discredit you when everything you said about me is facts. Generally specific. Actually, we don't like you here, brother. You said this about Fraudermania, and I actually like Fraudermania's channel. Wow, I didn't even know he shouted me out. I had no clue he shouted me out. Let's see this comment. Generally specific said, who is this soy-jacked, giggly goofball narrator? Interesting how you slam others' appearance, yet you hide behind a metrosexual cartoon avatar. Does this look metrosexual to you? I think not. Okay, generally specific. Whatever you say, my friend. Whatever. You dumb scumbag. Frauditor. Wrangler. Angler. Oh, you know this will be good.
Yep.
Wrangler. I don't know how to say his name, brother. With you for being a convicted murderer, I hope to get away with my crimes too. You give me hope, though. There's right, a convicted murderer walking the streets. The whole internet claims he's a convicted murderer, and he's just walking the target every day.
How can you be a convicted murderer when you never seen trial for murder?
Yeah,
Well, there's a small technicality there. Yeah.
Right.
There's no evidence of that. So thank you. For public safety, thank you so much.
Like your little nut hunter, parents beware that you f in the ass. Hey, does Tiffany know that you f parents beware in the ass?
Dude, I don't even know.
Is that one?
Give me $2, you make me holler. Eagle Nick. Tyrants beware. I will not be using this voice changer again. Like this video. I will be back tomorrow with my normal voice because, of course, people don't like the voice I use on my own. Tyrants beware. But I mean, it's the cheapest software I can afford because I don't have no money, bro. I'm a poor man. You people know this now. This is your friend Terry Moore. Thank you, people, so much for being here. Have a good.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, tyrants beware. He laid it all out. I mean,
yeah,
he laid it all out. Apologize to every. I mean, fellas, like, what do you think?
I'm just glad he didn't say narrator.
Yeah, no kidding.
The thing is, I'm not even like that big on tyrants beware. I've never covered them. Literally, never covered them. A part of the reason why I clipped that from his live stream today, his big live stream, was because, well, for one, I was like, I want to get in on the fun. Like yesterday, I did a big stream yesterday. Everyone, Joe, you were on it. Ray was on it. I felt left out. I was like, dang. Mind you, I was leaving work, and then I was listening to the whole thing, cracking up on my little e-scooter. I would have loved to have been in on it, but made fun of Terry. But yeah, like I was like, you know what? Let me go on his channel, and he magically was live streaming. And the theme of his life. Go ahead.
Oh, it's magic. It just happened out of nowhere. It was one of those live streams that just popped up.
Honestly, he's literally it's named up. It says 2 words. I'm sorry. Now, if you go on his channel, I think it's deleted because he probably got clowned in his comments section. But still, I mean, the fact that it happened.
I mean, he just seemed to be piggybacking on the bigger scumbags channels and kind of, I don't know. I never saw that he did a whole lot on his own.
He was an original anti-Wrangler channel. I mean, originally that's what he was. He was not an original one, but it was like, when Wrangler's Nonsense came out, like 2 or 3 channels really marketed off of that. Then a bunch of small channels started doing the same, and a bunch of them didn't go anywhere. And if you remember, Tyrants Beware, he's at like 460 subs, but he celebrated a 500 subscriber live stream like 3 months ago, claiming he was going to get it over the weekend, and he has yet to gain any more subscribers. So,
and all the other subscribers started bailing on him, and he wound up with 12, right?
I mean, how do you have a 500 subscriber live stream without 500 subscribers?
Well, he can't count. That's part of it, probably.
I would agree with that.
I kind of feel bad for. He puts a lot of time, maybe not a lot of effort, but at least he puts a lot of time into his stuff. He has a lot. He posts every day.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is that it's like he acts like he knows so much, but the more he talks, the more you know he really just does not know anything. That the lies. Like I said, first time I ever saw him was where I saw a clip of this weird looking guy with a mustache.
Hey, Karen.
Hi, Karen. Talking about passing the bar for public safety channel.
Which I knew from the jump with BS, because it's like the way he was describing it. Like, there are ways people can take the bar without going to law school, but not the way he described. That's not how.
Yeah, there's no way.
And not even in his state. In his state, and not every state allows that understanding.
Right.
There's only what 3 or 4 5 I think that allow it.
There are 4. No, there are 4 states in the U.S. that will allow a person.
I
mean, unless you are already a licensed attorney in a different state that has practiced for a certain number of years without facing any judicial repercussions or any judicial.
That's like, I mean, yeah, when you do that, it's more like pro hoc vice. So,
but no. I'm talking about take the bar in that state. You can do pro hoc in any state as long as you know an attorney and you're in good standing. I'm talking about actually take the bar. Our firm's managing attorney is barred in our state, but we got him barred in New York because he's been an attorney for 177 years. Never had any judicial, whatever.
I've been barred in New York.
You've been to bars in New York?
Yes, I have.
I sure have too.
Did you guys hear about the dyslexic frauditor who?
I'm in bars in Austin too.
Well, he got really thirsty on one of his frauds. This dyslexic frauditor, he got really thirsty and wound up getting slapped because he tried to get a drink in a bra.
Hold on. That's better than the joke on the screen. Mr. Thomas and Rob, I emailed you the link, so stop whining and complaining. I have jokes. Hold on. This must be Tyrant Beware. This is how Tyrant Beware talks. I have jokes for you guys. 2 old ladies were sitting on a park bench when a man in a trench coat came up and flashed them. One old lady immediately had a stroke. The other couldn't quite reach.
Oh, Mr. Thomas, that's tacky.
Lame.
But what I was getting ready to say.
Let us now observe a moment of silence.
Hold on.
Without knowing anything,
Church POS said it. Mississippi is not one of the states. Internships as a substitute for law school. That is not true. So off the top of my head, and David, you probably know, it's Washington State,
California,
Vermont,
Virginia, and
Virginia. That's it. Virginia, Vermont, California, and Washington State. Those are the 4 states that allow other.
And then there's one other one that's got a weird. I think it's Alaska that's got some kind of a. You can. It's different. It's not like that, but it's different.
Let me see. I'm legitimate. I never heard of Alaska.
I can't remember. There's something weird in Alaska, but I can't remember what it is now.
But the original point I was trying to make is that initially, when the first time I ever saw him, first time I've ever saw the video, him talk about passing the bar. Okay, whatever. At that point, to me, it's believable because I heard him say. And okay, whatever. But then when you start hearing him talking more and more and more, you realize, okay, you're telling me 2 + 2 equals 5. There's something wrong with your logic here that does not making sense. And that's kind of what it boils down to me is that the more he talks, the more you realize he really does not know what's going on.
Which the first thing what law school teaches you as someone, and people will go, you're like someone that has taken courses in law school. I didn't finish. I'm not a lawyer. I'll say straight up, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not. If anything, I'm a failed attempt of a lawyer or whatever. I'm a failure in life. Shoot me. But what they teach you is you have to learn how to think. You have to learn how to think, reason, and articulate your thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what the big 3, all 3 big 3 graduate schools, medicine, law, and theology, that's what they try to do.
So you can't tell me that Tyrant Beware does that. He doesn't do any of the 3. I don't know.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
All right. Now, let me just read legal education in Alaska. This is interesting, David. I'm glad you brought up. I didn't know this. Legal education in Alaska refers to the history of efforts to educate Alaskans on the laws of the state, including education of those representing themselves before the courts, paralegals, and CLEs of Alaskan lawyers after their admission to the Alaska Bar Association. As of 2015, Alaska was the only state without law school. But Seattle University School of Law opened a satellite campus at Alaska Pacific University where law students from any ABA-accredited school can study Alaska-specific courses during summers or part or all of their 3rd and final year of law school.
Right,
Also,
that's what I was remembering. Okay.
Yeah, Also, although it still requires students to leave the state, as of 2021, University of Alaska undergraduates can qualify for direct admission to Case Western Revenue University School of Law and Willamette University College of Law on an accelerated schedule.
That's great. I didn't know that.
Well, so yeah, okay, so that's definitely different. You know what? So that's I'm sure something people take advantage of, because the one thing that a lot of people complain about in law school is how long it takes. And I'm a year. I'm how many quarters in? Jeez. About 6 or 7 quarters in. I don't think I'm gonna finish. I'm not smart enough. I don't think I.
Oh well, you gotta go back.
You know, I don't think I said this. I don't think I ever said this, but my son did take pre-law courses as an undergraduate. And I
took pre-law courses and I aced them. That's the problem.
And he did too.
The actual law courses I'm screwing up in.
He did too, but his senior year,
yeah,
he came up to me and said, "I don't want to be a lawyer." I said, "Why not?" And during the time he was doing mock trials and stuff like that, he says, "I spend too much time with them. I don't want to be around them." I said, "Okay."
Bookie Warren made an important correction there. It's Case Western Reserve University. That's a very, very good school.
Case Western Reserve. I said Rev. I was reading fast. I'm sorry. Yes, Kate. Yes. You're absolutely right. Thank you, Bookie Warren. Case Western Reserve.
Yeah. So but that was for him. I think that was a good decision. Because the path he went, been good for him.
I will tell you, like, the pre-law classes really do. Depending on the institution, they do really do a good job of mentally getting you geared into what to expect and making sure that this is what you want. Because there are some programs, some professions where students will hop in and then halfway through, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore.
And I think I agree with that. I do really agree with that.
Pre-seminary classes and pre-med classes are designed to do the same thing, because it's such a long program. They want you to have some taste of what it's going to be like, so that you don't get halfway through your graduate degree and go, "I don't want to do this." So yeah, I mean, all three of them are designed to do that to a point.
You're right, and I'm cool with that myself. It's a really good thing, I think he would have done great in law school, but he chose not to, and the path he went down has been very, very successful for him. So, if anything, it really taught him how to do certain things that led him to be successful in his current career.
Well, that's good, because I know, like, growing up, because my father is an attorney, my brother-in-law is an attorney, my oldest sister's ex-husband is an attorney. So, as a little kid, it was will lawyer or bust. And fun, how far were you forced to stick your hand up to move his head? Great job. What?
I think he was trying to say that you were that TV was a puppet.
Well, you're about 5 minutes too late, pal. We're talking about something completely different. But okay, thank you. I mean, I didn't.
I mean, that's what I think he's talking about. I might be wrong.
I mean, I didn't do it. That's not my video. I clipped that from his channel. I don't know why people don't believe me. I clipped it from it. Go on his channel right now. Go look. It should still be up unless he took it down. I don't see Lick the Whole Boot streaming, so I don't know why he would take all his videos down again. Did you hear about that? Lick the Whole Boot was streaming. He literally took down all his videos, but Lick the Whole Boot couldn't watch any of them. Like, how petty?
That's kind of what
you heard about DMA, didn't you?
He's quit.
He bailed on 200,000 subscribers, and he just shut down his whole channel.
But here's the crazy thing.
He's going to a second channel.
It sounds like it's a grift of some sort.
Yeah,
I believe so. Hey, Church of POS, I will tell you this real quick. For anyone that's taken pre-law, I tell my nieces and nephews, a paralegal certificate is one of the best things you can get. For me, as a practicing paralegal, and people don't like the fact that I use the term practicing. Yes, practicing meaning I actively am a paralegal. We use that in the state of Connecticut. I've used it in every state I've ever worked as a paralegal. So bite me. But It is a great profession to start out. It's great because when you start working, you're not in mountains of debt, and it teaches you the law better than law school does. That's the point.
Yes, it does. As far as practice goes, you betcha.
Exactly. It teaches, and you know what? Some firms are different than others. If you're like a big corporate firm, like what you see on TV, throw it out the window. It's not realistic at all. Not at all.
Right.
But
yeah,
like if you work in like a small private practice, you learn how to think, how to reason, and how to act based on law and fact. Those are the two key aspects: law and fact. So I tell everyone, I say, if you find yourself stuck in a rut, go get a paralegal certificate.
Well, do you guys remember the movie My Cousin Vinny?
Of course.
There's one scene in there where he really explains law school really well, because he says in law school they teach you all about criminal procedure and quid pro quo and all that, but then you have to go look at court to see how they actually do it and find out how to file a motion and how court goes and all that kind of stuff. They don't really teach that in law school very much.
Well, they
teach all the theory and all the actual law, but as far as practice goes, you're right.
So there's a reason why. And hey, MC Dillygaff, welcome. Great to see you, lovely. So there's a reason why in some states, senior paralegals, meaning paralegals with 10, 15, 20 years of experience, make more money annually than associate attorneys.
And they don't have to worry about partnerships and
sanctions and all that kind of stuff. Debt. That's the big thing, David. Law school debt.
Right. Yes.
Because
law school debt, medical school debt. I mean, they're all it's bad.
And I'm going to add this too. Being that I was certified as an EMT in 2 different states. One thing that they taught us while I was taking the course is we were teaching you how to pass the test. Everything else you got to learn on the job. And I think a lot of career professions, that is what it is. Law school is teaching you how to pass the bar. Everything else you're going to have to learn OJT.
Yep. That's just the nature of the field. And Church of POS, yes, they pay a lot better now. They do. But you know what it is?
It's kind of like in medicine. In medicine now, they have like nurse practitioners and physician's assistants that are making almost as much as some doctors are.
Exactly. If you are a good paralegal, which I was going to say, the Church of POS, it's based off of experience. If you're an experienced paralegal and you're good, you will make good money.
Right.
That's part, like for me, I want to hone my craft. I do. And before I even try and wrap my educational career up, I want to make sure I know everything so that when I get up and rolling as an attorney, I don't have to worry about having to learn everything. It's funny because that scene in Suits where Mike Ross doesn't know how to file a patent, that's accurate. People were making fun of him, everyone in the firm, but that's accurate because they don't know how to. David said it. They don't know how to do that practical stuff. But get any paralegal, do it like that.
Right.
And P Kicker says it correct. Hold on, is that a Blair Walsh reference? Is that a Blair Walsh meme with the Vikings P Kicker?
Well, I'll go with this statement here. I do not want a doctor to start an IV line on me. I rather a nurse.
I learned that one hard. Yeah.
I want a nurse or a paramedic. Why? Because they do it every single day. A doctor very rarely does these things. A doctor tells a nurse start an IV. They don't do the IV.
The grocery store clerks were being paid more than paralegals were in the area. That's a shame. Must have been a small area. I find like the bigger cities, paralegals make more than in like small rural areas.
Well, let me ask you this: lawyers, we can say that the market is saturated with lawyers. Am I correct on that?
Because there's so many fields of law, it depends on the field that you're looking for.
Okay.
There are certain fields that yes are oversaturated. For example, in a normal size city, every lawyer is a PI lawyer, personal injury lawyer.
Right.
But then some lawyers have their specialties, which are the ones that make the most money. Some are consumer law lawyers. Some specifically are bankruptcy lawyers. Some specifically are malpractice attorneys. Some specifically are real estate attorneys. And it depends on where you are. If you're in a like I said, a big city with where people's socioeconomic status is relatively low, I would say there are more lawyers than average. And I mean, I'm just yes, and in that case, yes, the market can be a bit saturated depending on what specific lawyer you're looking for. Yes.
But so my question would come in some markets, would paralegals be oversaturated too?
No, absolutely not. No, there isn't that absolutely not. There's a reason why the certificate program even exists.
Right.
Here's the thing, and people have made fun of me on this platform because you don't even need a degree to become a paralegal. Did you know that?
No, you don't. No,
you don't even need a certificate. So people, Will didn't even graduate high school. He just became a paralegal.
Well, there are some states I think you have to have an associate's degree.
It depends. Some
but
states.
It's still
the starting. How long ago was that Church of POS? Like, was that 30
that's a
years
good
ago?
Yeah, that would be a good question. How long it was ago?
Because $10 an hour, yeah, that's incredibly low.
Yeah,
now
that's not even minimum wage now.
Yeah, I think the starting rate now is nationwide. I think it's like 21, 22, which is pretty good.
Okay, and I will say, so just for a point of reference for everyone, and fresh out of college RN at a local hospital here is around $24, $25 an hour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so and some of them are associate's degrees, and some of them are BSNs. So I think that's kind of a good.
Well, my daughter-in-law is a ICU nurse, and she's got a master's, and she makes like $55 an hour or something.
Right,
that's not really much, honestly, for having a master's degree.
Yeah, 55. I mean, it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot for. Or, I'm sorry, not 50. What am I saying? Try 150.
Okay. There we go.
150 a year or 150 per hour?
150 per hour.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I was saying.
Yeah, I'm not racing that, but that's not floor nursing. That is something else. That's something else.
Yeah.
Probably nurse practitioner of some kind.
And it was I've got another sister. I've got a sister-in-law who's a really famous oncologist in breast cancer. And it was kind of funny when I had my heart thing. They were both down there at the hospital, and that poor doctor couldn't do anything without getting triple checked. They were both looking at
good.
Well,
one of them will go over and look at the chart and then point to the other and say, "What about this?" And
this isn't right.
Say, hey, is this right? And
well, let's put it this way.
I was afraid they were going to quit.
When I had to go to a hospital for a extreme medical emergency, my wife is an RN, and very well experienced RN that's also a director for a facility, for one of the departments in the facilities. And my sister's a nurse practitioner. And the doctor and the nurse practitioner and nurses knew they better they better do their job right, because my wife basically fired my nurse. Went to his manager and said, get me another nurse for my husband. Because something he said that she did not like.
My daughter-in-law did that at one point too for me. Yeah, I remember that.
Well, I'm in a similar boat because my fiance KK is a speech therapist. She's a speech therapist. Mm-hmm. Her mom is a director for a medical facility that deals with. I'm not sure exactly what her mom deals with, but like some type of like specific, like she oversees a whole group of nurses, and then some of the doctors that come in for whatever. I'm not going to misquote it. I won't even say it. And her dad is an RN. So on that, it's funny. My side of the family, nothing but lawyers and paralegals. On her side of the family, nothing but doctors and nurses and therapists.
Right.
Well, your kids will be pretty well rounded.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, You'll have you'll have a kid that's going to be a malpractice lawyer, and you're going to have another kid that's going to be a doctor. And guess what? They're going to sue. You're going to have interesting Thanksgiving meals. I can't believe you're representing that guy that's suing me for malpractice.
That would be bad.
Brothers and sisters.
Talk about sibling rivalry, right?
Do you guys know? It's actually interesting that you mentioned that. You guys know who else has a really superior intellect that like their children are going to do like crazy intellectual things?
Who's that?
Lucky Laptop. Let's have a look.
Oh, yeah.
It's Lucky Laptop News. Guys, up ahead.
Look at this riveting intellectual.
This is 12:21 a.m. Central Time, December 7th. By the way, happy Pearl Harbor Day, everybody. Never forget, never say never.
Yes, Lucky has law books. He sure does. Sorry guys. We're not gonna watch this video. We need to watch another video. Joe, describe this video, please.
Wait a minute. Oh, I mean, I hadn't even watched this one yet. But this is from the
Is that what you sent me?
No, I sent you the one on the via text. The 2-minute video from Lucky Laptops. When I said that he was very paranoid.
Oh, that's the one that's what you meant. All right, good. I don't want to look at that anyway. Hold on. He put out another video just now. Oh my god.
He must be bored.
Remember,
but, I want to plug that channel real quick, if you don't mind.
We'll plug it at the end. We got another 25 minutes.
Okay.
What's up, everybody? I pulled up to 14 Junction. Give me a cigarette. There was a cop sitting across the street. Now he's over here.
Okay, whoa, pause there. I did not see that before. I'll tell you why. While I'm talking. So when he was panning over there, you saw the little bit of the police car, and you see an ambulance. Now, what do you think a police car by ambulance is doing, without any lights, without anything? They just kind of park next to you. Why do you think they're doing that in the middle of the night?
Because they're obsessed with Lucky Laptop and want to watch him smoke a cigarette.
Well, that's what's going through Lucky's mind. But what's happening? Remember what I said a little about my history? I was an EMT. Middle of the night like this, it's nothing for an ambulance to be parked at a gas station with a police car, and the crews are talking to each other just to kill a little bit of time.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is
or to work on a report or something.
Yeah, they might have been on a call together. They could be. It just could be any number of things. This is not.
Well,
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say, according to Lucky thinks he's internet famous. Lucky thinks he's the most relevant person. All of these fraudsters are narcissistic sociopaths. They all think that they're the most relevant person in their little area. You know, police show up. Oh, you here for me? Huh? I'm here getting a coffee. Oh, well, I know you're here for me. What's your badge and name number? Like,
are you making the coffee? If you are, yeah, I'm here for you. So, do you make the coffee? But yes, that's kind of what his mindset is. with this video. You know, like I said, it's a 2-minute video.
Let's. Oh, go ahead.
And if you read some of the comments, it's like they're like, I wonder what they were doing. Yeah, they're socializing. Okay, that's going to be what.
Oh, hold on, JC News now. Wonder what they're doing. Well, JC is an idiot, so of course he has no clue what they're actually doing.
Uh-huh.
Paranoia self-destroyer. Hold on, Vince said tyrants.
Oh God.
You guys can see you guys see the comments. Making sure they get their cut for the week. Oink.
Okay. You know, those guys are they take paranoia to a whole nother level.
Oh yeah, and like I said, and I don't know what time of night this is. I'm going to assume very, very late because of how empty the parking lot is. From what I can tell, it's 4 or 5 cars. So it's probably very late at night, probably somewhere between 11 to 3 o'clock in the morning, 11 p.m. to 3 o'clock in the morning. And what I thought initially was the police car was just driving through the parking lot, waving at the cashier, make sure she's okay or he's okay, and then they're moving on. They're doing their checks, if you will. And I know a lot of cops that's what they're doing. They don't necessarily stop, but they'll pull in the parking lot, look in, wave at the cashier. Cashier waves back, and they go. Sometimes they may even walk in just to socialize for a minute or two.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, let's see his paranoia.
Community policing.
Yes, community policing.
Don't you know who I am? No, we don't know who you are. You're a tyrant.
And then there's one right over there. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna leave it recording.
What riveting journalism.
Yeah.
Kind of buried the lead, didn't it?
Why is his windshield so dirty?
We are talking about lucky laptops. I mean, it's been all the videos we've seen of this guy. You worry about why his windshield's dirty?
Where's Babe? Babe's the most interesting part of his videos.
Ambulance is here just to get gas. It's not even our.
Dave's actually, I think, probably more of an adult. Alright, so one's leaving. Ambulance is leaving.
Excuse me.
Joe, excuse yourself.
That was you. Quick. I'm far. I don't belch.
I have no idea what that was about. Unless they were trying to have me trespass because I'm sitting here.
They didn't even look your way, and he's claiming that they possibly were there to trespass him.
And yet there was an ambulance there with them. Yeah, this is nothing more than a couple cops just taking a little bit of break. They can't come into a parking lot and park their vehicles for a couple of minutes, Lucky, like you were. They didn't even have interaction of any kind.
Frauditors, yes, Bookie Worm, are domestic terrorists. I agree with that notion.
Oh, yes. They're pushing that envelope where they are becoming very much a domestic terrorist. I mean, take a look at some of the crap that a certain channel out of Indiana likes to do. All right.
I agree.
Yeah.
Craig Hendry is a criminal.
Well, yes. And he's been convicted too.
About time.
Yes.
Anyway, thank you for watching. Peace out. Do not be a GovBot. Until next time, be safe.
Thanks for watching what? What did we just watch?
Yeah, exactly. Why did you even post that? Okay. He's a little nervous about the 2 police cars in the parking lot. Don't know if they were there for him or not.
And
So he turns the camera on. Okay. All right. I'm not going to take that away. But why did you post it?
Exactly. SMO, I think, is a good example of domestic terrorism. I mean, he's going around terrorizing as many people as possible.
And I'm really upset that the UFC fighter did not knock his butt out.
Oh man, Anselmo is just—he's a criminal, pure and simple.
Yes.
That's all there is to it. He's so arrogant.
Oh God, yes.
Think about that. Well, he's the definition of a keyboard warrior. He's talking all tough because a camera's there. But if a camera was turned off, if they got into a physical altercation, who do you think would win?
Well, I mean, with that UFC fighter, well, definitely her, because I'm going to tell you right now, she could whip my butt. But
well, what's funny is these guys are always the first ones to call the cops when they start losing.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Bookie Worm says, interesting, better a gov bot than a frauditor. And she's right, because think of it this way. Who would you prefer in your life? Yep. Someone that got on their hands and knees and were a yes man. Not saying that that's what we are, but a yes man to the government. When the government says this, we say yes. Would you prefer that person in your close circle? Or would you prefer someone that goes around knowingly antagonizing, bullying, and harassing people to the point where people have been displaced from work, have dealt with mental and emotional distress, and their reason for doing it is just to get paid off the internet? Who would you rather in your life?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to be called a yes man, but because if you see there is a problem with your government, there is a proper channel of addressing the government, and that does not mean going to the post office and filming post office customers' transactions.
Harassing those people. Harass whoever you want. Redressing the government means you address the elected officials who make policy.
Right. Exactly. So, I don't like using the phrase "yes, man" to the government, because yes, there's our times when we have to say, "I'm sorry, this policymaker, this elected official that we voted in, is going down a path I don't like." And I think we need to replace that person.
Honestly.
So, yeah. So, I just the choice of words, I think, is what my problem with.
Well, and Bookie Warren makes a good point. Take a look.
But I do agree with Bookie Warren.
Bookie Warren makes a really good point. Take a look, not just at what Anselmo, all of them. Look at what they're doing, what they're saying. Mm-hmm. And it amazes me how they try to create this narrative as the videos. You're sitting there watching them do one thing, and they're telling you something else is happening. You're supposed to believe. Don't believe your eyes. Believe me. I'm sorry.
All right. So,
this probably didn't pop up because on YouTube you have text hidden until someone approves it. But Karen made a good point. Before I started watching this channel, I didn't even know idiots like this existed. And that is so true. Good Lord, I didn't realize how, it's depressing. It is really depressing on how stupid these people are when they get online and start spewing their stuff.
Well, it's not that they're stupid. They know that they have a market for it. They know that they have an audience for it, and that's who they market to.
But look at Lucky Laptops. Do you really think he doesn't believe what he's doing?
No, well, yeah, he does. He absolutely does. Yeah,
yes.
You're right.
Yeah,
you're right about that. Yeah,
yeah. I don't know about someone like Chris Ryder.
Chris does believe his BS because he talks. It comes off the tongue so much off his behind when he live streams.
Right.
People like Sean Paul Reyes, like he's one that he knows he knows he's playing a character.
Right. Yes, and he's the type of guy. I have to agree with the assessment that when he stops doing fronting, he's going to be the used car salesman. I mean, it's also obviously that he's planning for that exit because he's financing it from he's putting his money in other directions too, to have a long-term plan. That's why I don't want to call him a dummy. He seems to be smarter. I don't agree with what he's doing, but he does seem to be intelligent in that way, in life in general. But he is playing the game, and that's kind of wrong. Point not making it. Yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
So, fellas, we're going to wrap up in exactly 10 minutes. For the next 6 minutes, why don't we have a look and watch Direct D's and JJ's new channel? Now, for those that don't know, For Public Safety is no longer For Public Safety.
Is he for Public Mayhem now?
Well, for Public Safety LLC, which is a corporation in Kentucky.
Oh, is that what JJ did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So,
See, I learned in prison that losing it doesn't mean anything.
I mean,
it's whether or not you stood there.
This is probably something we'll have to say for another stream, honestly, because this is big. So they trademarked For Public Safety.
Mm-hmm.
So now For Public Safety has to change his YouTube handle. Yeah. Thank you. Joe dropped the link. You guys are probably all subscribed already. If not, go subscribe.
Yeah, but I'm sure looking at the names on here, they probably already did.
I haven't watched. And so is he just a body cam footage channel, or what is it?
Mostly body cam. He's also talking about doing some ride-alongs. JJ is talking about doing some ride-alongs. He's trying to
Good night, Bookie Worm.
Good night, Bookie Worm. He wants to be a neutral police reporting channel. Report to good, report to bad.
Well, the only thing is Direct D. I mean, look, here's the thing. Direct D has had a bit of a resurgence because he was always a biased cop hater.
Yes, he was. Which is kind of interesting. Which is kind of interesting that him and JJ's working together.
Well,
but I think that. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I said for Poor Public Safety, a bigger douchebag with a louder voice was the only type of person that could actually shut him up and put him in his place. Mm-hmm. And I never thought of Direct D, but Direct D is the perfect frauder to call out for Public Safety because he's even more as brass, even more as loud, even more as arrogant. And here's the thing. I'm not one to say that I have to like someone. Like we can align and stand shoulder to shoulder and still have differencing of opinion. Like I support what he's called out Chris Ryder over the last number of months or weeks rather. But like if he's still a cop hater out here hating on cops, I'll still cover him if he puts it on a video where he blatantly is just out here hating on police. That's what he's done. That's what he's made a career of.
Right. So maybe that flavor of him and JJ working together, we'll probably actually get a true neutral channel where we're seeing true bad cops at the same time seeing true good cops. And not a channel of he's got a badge, so he's a bad cop.
Yeah, Church of POS, you put it perfect. That's exactly my sentiment. I'm not a fan, but I like how he calls out Chrissy.
I think a lot of people that's in this spectrum likes how he's calling out Chrissy. They like the actions that he has taken so far.
Absolutely. Hold on. I think Direct D calmed a bit after Frank the cop tore him down. Maybe. Homeless, nowhere to turn. That's your name?
Oh gosh.
But yeah, so hey Jeremiah, that's how you grift for money. You don't beg for money. You just make your name homeless, nowhere to turn.
Hey Stefan, comment allez-vous? Hello.
Stefan, I haven't seen you in a minute.
Stefan.
What's up now? Man, Stefan, Johan used to be on all our streams. Now we see them once in a while. Great to see you, pal. Great to see you. There's a video. So is there a video? Is there a video of Direct D and Frank?
That's a good question. I would love to see it.
Or did Frank just come on a panel and like lay him out?
Well, and we're talking about Frank phrase with Frank, right?
You tried to play that nonsense on my live stream before, Joe. Don't pretend like you don't know who Frank is.
Okay, I'm making sure we're talking about the same Frank. That's all I'm saying. Sure.
There you go. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
3 minutes, guys. Let's watch 3 minutes, and we're gonna wrap the stream. Let's just watch this video for 3 minutes and see what happens. Okay. I haven't seen any of it. I'll have to watch it tomorrow, but let's have a look.
Down below and tell us your opinion on each generation.
Head downstairs. 213A, suspect's running. He just jumped down.
Directly approach them. Okay, we got to find that.
See that guy? Smell like gray hoodie. Pass, I know what you're Yeah.
I'm in the area of Washington. We didn't know confirm there's an EPO in place.
232 was just trying to go upstairs and talk to the complaint.
Hands behind your back right now. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back. I don't think you're going to get tased. Boss, I don't know why. I saw you. You saw me what? You ran for me and jumped down a freaking flight of stairs. I can't put his hands on his back and you're pushing on.
Hey, MC, who's homeless? Are you talking about Stanley Haynes, the homeless veteran? He's called me 40 times.
No, MC is talking about homeless nowhere to return. Trying to
yeah, the homeless nowhere to turn. Stanley Haynes.
No. She MC Diddigaff is asking for homeless, the guy that's on here, to send the link in so to go. Oh yeah.
Well, because you guys know Stanley Haynes is a homeless veteran. Anyway, continue.
I got you. Chill out, Claus.
I'm gonna die or not?
Do
wait a minute, I have a question.
Hey, wait a minute. You can ask your question after you put your head back.
Wait a minute. I have a question.
Here's way back on the page. Are you hurt? He jumped 3 flights of stairs.
Can I have stuff?
You jumped 3 flights of stairs. You're not hurt?
No.
You sure?
You
will be once the next goes off.
Well, I don't know. I'm on this set. No, like, do you need medical attention? No, but you got stuff on the floor. Okay.
Do you have anything on you? No, what's in your pockets?
Still a charger and...
Like anything that's dangerous, like needles, knife, guns? We'll get your stuff.
Yeah, why would I have that?
We have to search you, so we have to ask everybody.
It's a yes or no question.
That's all it needs. Hey, you're going for a felony.
So?
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
What is the felony for?
Fleeing first. And whatever charges they got back there. You are Kelton JB. Yeah, he's in the apartment. What happened today? What was he yelling about?
Oh, sorry.
Let him read you that Miranda card, and then we'll continue our conversation, all right? All right. You have the right to remain silent.
All right, so it looks like just a regular body cam footage.
Yeah.
We'll watch another time.
Was it just me, or did that guy look the guy who's getting arrested look a little bit like First Amendment Protection Agency?
Papa, I thought the same thing.
He wasn't wearing the sunglasses, so nah.
Yeah, fellas, we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for coming.
Okay.
I'm gonna end the stream now. David, we'll talk. We'll have. I'm not gonna be streaming. I'll be streaming again on Friday. I'm actually doing. I'm linking up with.
You're doing that with First Amendment Exposed, right?
Yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But then we'll probably be back Saturday. We'll have you fellas back up. But thank you both for coming. Appreciate having you guys.
All right, see you later.
Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yep. Have a good night. So everyone, thank you guys so much for coming on this impromptu stream. Remember, guys, breaking news. Tyrants Beware apologized to his audience. So we owe him an apology because he truly is a scumbag. Have a good night, everyone. Be happy, be healthy. And hey, I guess we'll see you guys next time very soon.
Now, everybody say goodbye. for about the 7th time to the newest Frauder Mania YouTube handle he has created. Go create you a few more, because Eagle Nick Audits is fixing to send you out the door.
Oh, what an assault.
Fuck you up. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say my mom again, bro. Say my mom again. Say it again, bro. Say it again. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, boy.
Are you serious right now?
Let's go.
Don't you touch me. Don't you put hands on me. This is a lawsuit, sir.
Okay.
Everybody see what's happening? Look at this.